Get ready, coin lovers, because today we're diving into a humble 5-cent and wheat penny 1-cent piece that could be worth thousands. The 6 most valuable and most expensive and most beautiful Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel and wheat penny Abraham Lincoln may look like everyday pocket change, but in the right condition, this Denver minted beauty can turn a simple coin into a 4-figure treasure. Stick around, because what you're about to learn might just change the way you look at nickels forever. Let's get started. First up to in the world of American coinage. Few pieces stir as much fascination among collectors as the 1990 D Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel. Struck at the Denver Mint, this humble 5-cent coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but beneath its copper-nickel surface lies a story of scarcity, preservation, and collector obsession. For enthusiasts, it represents more than just spare change. It's a snapshot of early 1990s U.S. minting, a period when modern coin production was at its peak, but certain pieces still managed to stand apart in rarity and value. The 1990 D Jefferson nickel belongs to a long-running series first introduced in 1938, honoring America's third president, Thomas Jefferson, with a dignified profile on the obverse and his home, Monticello, gracing the reverse. By the time the 1990 issue rolled out, the design had already become an American icon. Yet, the Denver minted variety captured collector interest thanks to its sharp strikes, occasional die varieties, and the challenge of finding pristine examples that have survived decades without wear or damage. What makes this coin so intriguing is not a dramatic minting error or a radical design change, but rather the fact that high-grade specimens are remarkably difficult to locate. Circulated 1990 D nickels are common, but in gem uncirculated condition, graded MS66 and above, they become elusive treasures. The Denver Mint produced millions, but the majority entered everyday commerce, quickly losing their original mint luster. Collectors hunt for those rare survivors that retain razor-sharp details in Jefferson's hair, the Monticello steps, and the delicate lettering, all without the nicks and scratches that plague most nickels from this era. Rarity in the coin market often has more to do with condition than sheer mintage numbers, and this nickel is a perfect example. While a well-worn 1990 D nickel might only be worth its face value, a certified high-grade example can command prices between $1,000 and $5,000, depending on strike quality, luster, and eye appeal. This premium is fueled by the fact that even though the coin is relatively modern, the pool of flawless examples is so small that bidding wars erupt whenever one appears at auction. For collectors hoping to secure this elusive beauty, patience and strategy are key. Coin shows, reputable online auctions, and trusted dealers are the best hunting grounds. Always prioritize coins graded by respected third-party services like PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and accurate condition assessment. When buying raw, ungraded examples, look for coins with vibrant original luster, no visible wear on high points, and minimal bag marks. A challenge, but one that pays off handsomely if the coin grades high. Beyond its monetary value, the 1990 D Jefferson nickel embodies a unique blend of history, artistry, and investment potential. It stands as proof that even relatively recent coins can hold surprising value when condition and demand align. Its modest denomination belies the fact that it has become a modern classic in the numismatic world, appealing equally to seasoned collectors building registry sets and new enthusiasts looking for an attainable yet exciting challenge. This isn't just any nickel. It's a piece of American history with a hidden jackpot. Struck at the Denver Mint in 1990, this coin carries the timeless portrait of Thomas Jefferson and the iconic Monticello design, but it's the rare, high-grade survivors that send collectors into a frenzy. While millions were made, finding one in flawless, gem condition is like striking modern-day gold. Imagine pulling a coin from your collection, or even your spare change jar, and discovering it's worth anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. That's the magic of the 1990 D Jefferson nickel, an unassuming piece of metal that can outshine gold in the right market. The secret? Condition, rarity, and the fierce demand from collectors chasing perfection. So before you spend that nickel, take a closer look. Check those details, study that luster, and you might just have a hidden treasure in your hands. This is the kind A coin that proves real fortune can be hiding in plain sight. And today, we're going to uncover exactly what makes it so special to in the end. The 1990 D Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel is a coin that rewards the diligent and the discerning. It reminds us that numismatic treasures don't always come in gold or silver. They can hide in the pocket change of decades past, waiting for a sharp-eyed collector to recognize their worth. Whether pursued for its historical resonance, its visual beauty, or its ability to turn a 5-cent piece into a 4-figure investment, this coin remains one of the most compelling additions any collection could boast. Next up in the 1981 P United States Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel, struck at the Philadelphia Mint. At first glance, it may appear like any other nickel from the pocket change of the early 1980s, but beneath that familiar design lies a surprising value that has turned this small piece of metal into a sought-after prize for serious collectors. The P mint mark, used in this period, identifies its origin and, in certain rare conditions and varieties, elevates it into the realm of highly valuable coins. The year 1981 was an interesting one in American coinage history. The Philadelphia Mint was producing millions of nickels for everyday use. Designed by Felix Schlag, who first created the Jefferson nickel design back in 1938. The obverse side features the dignified profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, while the reverse side displays a striking image of his famous home, Monticello. While most coins from this year circulated heavily and suffered the wear of daily transactions, a tiny fraction escaped into the hands of collectors or remained untouched in mint sets, preserving their sharp detail and original luster. It is these exceptional survivors that command attention today. What makes the 1981 P Jefferson nickel special is not just its age, but the specific conditions under which some examples have been preserved. Coins with fully struck details on Jefferson's hair and Monticello steps, combined with pristine surfaces, are incredibly hard to find. Even more elusive are examples with proof-like qualities, where the coin's surface reflects light with mirror-like brilliance. These rare high-grade specimens were not intentionally struck as proofs, making them accidental gems in the series. When such coins appear at auction, collectors often compete fiercely, driving prices to levels far beyond what most people would expect for a 5-cent piece. Rarity plays a massive role in determining the value of any collectible coin, and in the case of the 1981 P nickel, condition rarity is key. Millions were made, but after decades of circulation, finding one in superb mint state condition is almost like looking for a needle in a haystack. Coins graded MS66 or higher by professional grading services are extremely scarce, and in some cases, unique in their grade for the date and mint. This rarity creates a condition premium that can transform an ordinary-looking nickel into a $1,000 treasure. Market demand for the 1981 P Jefferson nickel in high grades has grown steadily over the past decade. While worn examples are worth only face value, coins in gem uncirculated condition, MS65 and above, can fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, depending on strike quality, luster, and eye appeal. Some record sales have even pushed beyond that range when an especially sharp and visually striking example came under the auction hammer. Collectors who specialize in Jefferson nickels are particularly willing to pay a premium to complete a top-ranked registry set, making the finest examples even more desirable. For those hoping to add this coin to their collection, a strategic approach is essential. The best hunting grounds are high-grade mint sets from 1981, as these coins were often stored safely away from circulation. Coin shows and reputable dealers are also good sources, but authentication is critical. With values this high, counterfeit and altered coins do occasionally appear, so having any potential purchase certified by a respected third-party grading service is a wise move. Serious collectors know that certification not only guarantees authenticity but also secures the coin's grade in the eyes of the market, preserving its resale value. When examining potential acquisitions, focus on the details. Look for strong definition in Jefferson's hair, sharp lines on Monticello's architecture, and a clean, unblemished surface. A coin that appears dull or shows flat areas on the steps of Monticello is unlikely to achieve a high grade. Eye appeal. matters as much as technical quality. Coins with vibrant luster and well-balanced toning often command higher prices. Patience is also vital. Finding the right example may take time, but the reward is worth it. The 1981 P Jefferson nickel also appeals to collectors for its historical context. Coming near the end of the era before significant design changes and metallic composition debates in U.S. coinage, it represents a time when nickel coins still followed their original mid-20th century specifications. It stands as a reminder of America's economic and cultural climate in the early 1980s, from rising inflation to shifts in minting technology. Holding one in pristine condition is like holding a perfect snapshot of that period in your hand. Over the years, stories have emerged of lucky collectors discovering valuable examples in unlikely places. An unsearched jar of change, a forgotten mint set in the back of a drawer, or even among loose coins purchased at a flea market. Such finds remind us that the thrill of coin collecting often lies in the unexpected, and that even a small coin can carry both historical and financial significance. In the end, the 1981 P. Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel is more than just a piece of currency. It's a blend of artistry, history, and scarcity that continues to captivate numismatists and investors alike. Whether you're drawn to it for its visual appeal, its place in American history, or its potential as a high-value asset, it stands as a testament to the fact that even the most ordinary-looking coin can hold extraordinary worth. For collectors, it represents the ultimate prize, a humble nickel transformed into a shining symbol of numismatic achievement. Next up in the 1984 D Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin may appear like an ordinary 5-cent piece to the untrained eye, but to serious numismatists, it's a gleaming piece of mid-1980s minting history with the potential to command jaw-dropping prices. The combination of its production quirks, scarcity in high grades, and the enduring appeal of the Jefferson design has made it a sought-after treasure in today's active coin market. The year 1984 placed the United States in the middle of a decade of economic transition and cultural change, yet the Denver Mint continued its steady production of Jefferson nickels. These coins carried the classic Felix Schlag design, Jefferson's dignified portrait on the obverse, and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse. While millions rolled off the presses, not all were struck equally. Minor variations, striking anomalies, and the sheer difficulty of finding flawless survivors from circulation have set the 1984 D apart from its peers. That a key detail that makes this coin stand out is the bold D mint mark nestled to the right of Jefferson's ponytail, signaling its Denver origin. Collectors prize examples with sharp strikes, clear details on Monticello's columns and steps, and immaculate luster. Some rare varieties, like full steps designations on the reverse, can send values soaring because they represent the pinnacle of minting precision for that year. The 1984 D is also known for a few off-center strike and die crack errors, which only add to its mystique. Condition is where the magic really happens for this nickel. Circulated examples might be worth a modest premium, but high-grade specimens, especially those with full steps, are rare enough to command between $1,000 and $5,000 at auction. Flawless mint state coins with exceptional eye appeal can spark bidding wars among dedicated Jefferson series collectors. The challenge lies in the fact that most 1984 D nickels endured heavy circulation, leaving only a tiny fraction in pristine condition. For collectors eager to track down this elusive coin, patience and strategy are essential. Start with reputable coin dealers and auction houses that specialize in Jefferson nickels. Study grading guides to recognize the nuances between MS64, MS65, and MS66 examples, as even a single grade jump can mean hundreds or thousands more in value. Always seek certification from trusted grading companies like PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and protect your investment. The thrill of the hunt is part of what makes the 1984 D so appealing. Whether you stumble upon one in a forgotten coin jar or win it in a heated auction, the satisfaction of owning a high-grade Denver-minted Jefferson from this year is immense. Beyond its monetary value, it represents a link to American history, artistry, and the enduring passion of numismatics. For those who appreciate the artistry of coin design, the 1984 D offers a timeless charm. Felix Schlag's depiction of Jefferson is both stately and approachable, a portrait that has endured on the nickel since 1938 with only subtle refinements. The reverse, with its clean architectural lines and the grandeur of Monticello, invites close inspection, especially in coins, where the steps are fully struck. In mint state examples, the combination of brilliant luster and sharply defined details can be nothing short of breathtaking, transforming this everyday denomination into a small-scale work of art. One of the reasons the 1984 D commands such attention is the relatively low survival rate of pristine examples. While the Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of nickels that year, the vast majority entered circulation immediately and suffered the inevitable wear, scratches, and contact marks of everyday use. This makes high-grade survivors an exclusive club, especially when combined with the full steps designation. For collectors, knowing just how few remain in near-perfect form adds an element of urgency to the search. In today's market, timing is everything. Interest in Jefferson nickels has grown steadily as more collectors recognize the challenge and reward of assembling a complete, high-grade set. This demand has driven prices for the 1984 D upward, especially for coins with strong visual appeal and third-party certification. Strategic buyers often look for auction opportunities when competition is lower, while others build relationships with dealers who specialize in mid to late 20th century U.S. coinage, ensuring they hear about top-grade coins before they hit the open market. Ultimately, the 1984 D Jefferson nickel is far more than a pocket change relic. It's a piece of numismatic intrigue wrapped in copper-nickel alloy. Its story blends mid-80s American culture, minting precision, and collector passion into one compact package. For those who own it, the coin serves as a tangible reminder that even in modern mintage, treasures still exist, waiting to be discovered by those with a sharp eye, steady patience, and a deep appreciation for the history etched into every strike. In the end, the 1984 D Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel isn't just another 5-cent piece. It's a miniature masterpiece with a story worth telling. Its historical context, design excellence, and rarity in high grades make it a gem for both seasoned collectors and those just beginning their journey. Adding one to your collection is more than a smart investment. It's an embrace of America's rich coinage heritage, ensuring the legacy of this unassuming yet extraordinary nickel continues to shine for generations. Next up in the United States, 1951. D. Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny is a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its rich history, timeless design, and enduring appeal. Struck at the Denver Mint during the post-World War II economic boom, this coin has become a prized treasure for collectors who value both its historical significance and its aesthetic charm. Its warm copper glow, coupled with the iconic wheat reverse, evokes a sense of nostalgia and connection to an era when the United States was on the cusp of immense social and economic change. For those who appreciate coins as tangible links to the past, the 1951 D Wheat Penny stands out as a must-have collectible. The 1951 D Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced at the Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark just below the date. On the obverse, it belongs to the long-running Lincoln Cent series introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1951, the wheat penny had been circulating for over 4 decades, becoming one of the most familiar coins in the hands of Americans. This particular year fell during a period of industrial expansion, suburban growth, and the early Cold War years, making it a small yet enduring witness to pivotal times in U.S. history. The Denver Mint's output ensured its presence across much of the western United States, where it quickly entered daily commerce and became part of everyday life. The obverse features Victor David Brenner's classic bust of Abraham Lincoln, rendered with remarkable detail and dignity. The reverse carries the famed wheat ears design, 2 stylized wheat stalks curving inward to frame the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. The words E pluribus unum crown the reverse, emphasizing unity and diversity. Struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, The coin measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams. In well-preserved examples, the intricate lines of Lincoln's coat and the texture of the wheat stalks remain sharp, creating exceptional visual appeal. The small D mint mark adds a layer of collectability, distinguishing it from its Philadelphia and San Francisco counterparts. While the Denver Mint produced over 625 million wheat pennies in 1951, the passage of time, circulation wear, and natural attrition have reduced the number of high-grade survivors. Circulated coins are common, but finding uncirculated or near-mint examples with full original luster is far more challenging. Coins graded MS 65 red or higher are especially coveted, as their surfaces remain free of distracting marks, with brilliant copper color intact. Some collectors also seek out minor dye variations or striking anomalies from this year, adding further intrigue to the hunt in today's market. A typical circulated 1951 D wheat penny holds modest face value appeal, but examples in mint state grades can command much higher prices. A gem quality MS 65 red specimen can sell for $15 to $35, while superb MS 67 red coins, though rare, can reach $500 or more at auction. Exceptional eye appeal, blazing luster, and minimal contact marks drive these higher valuations. The coin's steady market performance makes it a solid choice for both seasoned collectors and newcomers who want to invest in classic U.S. coinage. The 1951 D Lincoln wheat penny enjoys strong appeal due to its balance of availability and quality. It's an accessible entry point for collectors building a complete wheat penny set by date and mint mark, yet it also offers opportunities for premium acquisitions at the top end of the grading spectrum. Its historic design, connection to Lincoln's legacy, and tangible link to mid-20th century America make it a sentimental favorite, while its copper composition adds a warm, timeless character that resonates with hobbyists. For those seeking a 1951 D wheat penny, focus on coins certified by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and condition accuracy. Prioritize examples with strong strike quality, vibrant red coloration, and minimal spotting or discoloration. Handle raw coins carefully, preferably by the edges, and store them in archival quality holders or capsules to prevent environmental damage. Building relationships with trusted dealers, attending coin shows, and following auction listings are excellent strategies for acquiring premium specimens. The 1951 D is not widely known for major varieties. Collectors occasionally encounter minor double die obverse or reverse examples, repunched mint marks, RPMs, or off-center strikes. These varieties can significantly increase a coin's desirability and value. Close inspection under magnification is essential, as even small anomalies can make the difference between a common example and a noteworthy collectible. While not among the rarest Lincoln cents, the 1951 D wheat penny offers a stable and historically significant option for long-term holding. Its value appreciation over time, particularly for high-grade coins, reflects steady demand from both Lincoln cent specialists and broader numismatic audiences. Given its affordability in lower grades and premium potential in the finest conditions, it serves as both an educational starting point and a worthy investment piece. The 1951 D Abraham Lincoln wheat penny is more than just a small copper coin. It's a miniature time capsule from an important chapter in American history, blending iconic artistry, rich cultural context, and enduring collectability. It remains a prized treasure for numismatists worldwide. Whether you're a seasoned collector seeking the perfect high-grade example or a newcomer building your first Lincoln cent set, the 1951 D offers a rewarding combination of accessibility, beauty, and historic value. In every sense, it stands as a tangible connection to the past and a cherished emblem of America's numismatic heritage. Next up in the 1944 D United States Abraham Lincoln wheat penny stands as one of the most captivating and historically rich coins in American numismatics. With its strong connection to the World War II era, iconic design, and enduring popularity among collectors, this coin continues to capture the attention of enthusiasts worldwide. Struck at the Denver Mint, it bears the distinctive D mint mark, instantly identifying its origin and adding an extra layer of intrigue. For seasoned collectors and newcomers alike, the 1944 D Wheat penny is far more than just a piece of copper. It is a treasured artifact that reflects a remarkable period in history, making it a highly sought-after prize in the marketplace today. Minted in 1944 during the height of World War II, this coin holds deep historical significance. By this time, the U.S. Mint had shifted away from the steel cents of 1943, which were introduced to conserve copper for the war effort, and returned to a copper-based alloy. The 1944 D Wheat penny was composed primarily of copper reclaimed from recycled shell casings, symbolizing the nation's resilience and resourcefulness during wartime. Produced at the Denver Mint in Colorado, this coin represents the era's patriotic spirit and is a tangible connection to a time when every resource, including coinage, played a role in supporting the war effort. The design of the 1944 D Wheat penny is a masterful continuation of Victor David Brenner's timeless artistry, first introduced in 1909. The obverse features a dignified bust of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, facing right, with the inscriptions, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust," framing his portrait. The date, 1944, and the small yet distinct D mint mark appear to the right of Lincoln's profile. On the reverse, two graceful wheat stalks border the denomination 1 cent and the inscription United States of America, with the classic motto E pluribus unum arching above. Struck in bronze, the coin measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, weighs 3.11 grams, and displays a warm reddish-brown to deep brown patina, with higher-grade examples exhibiting a vibrant, lustrous sheen that enhances their visual appeal. While the 1944 D Wheat penny was produced in large quantities, finding one in truly exceptional condition is no easy feat. Many coins entered heavy circulation, suffering from wear, nicks, and discoloration over the decades. Collectors place the highest value on uncirculated examples, especially those with full, sharp details, rich original luster, and minimal contact marks. Certain varieties, such as double dies or repunched mint marks, RPMs, further increase rarity and desirability. It is these top-grade or variety examples that consistently ignite competition among collectors, as they combine both historical importance and condition rarity. In terms of market value, the 1944 D Wheat penny offers both accessibility and potential for significant appreciation. Common circulated examples in fine to very fine condition might sell for just a few cents to $1, making them affordable for casual collectors. However, high-grade specimens, particularly those graded MS65 red or higher, can command prices ranging from $50 to over $200. Rare varieties or coins with exceptional eye appeal may fetch even higher premiums, occasionally exceeding $1,000 at auction. The coin's value is influenced by its grade, the vibrancy of its color, and the presence of any notable minting anomalies, making each piece unique in the eyes of collectors. For collectors seeking to acquire a 1944 D Wheat penny, a few key tips can ensure a rewarding purchase. First, focus on high-grade, certified examples from reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC, as these guarantee authenticity and condition. Be on the lookout for recognized varieties such as RPMs, which can add significant value. When examining a coin in person, pay attention to the clarity of Lincoln's hair details, the sharpness of the wheat stalks, and the overall luster. Avoid coins with excessive wear, corrosion, or cleaning marks, as these diminish both value and appeal. Proper storage is essential for preserving the 1944 D Wheat penny's condition and value. Use archival quality coin holders or capsules to protect the coin from environmental damage and store it in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. Minimize handling, and if necessary, wear cotton gloves to prevent oils from your skin from affecting the coin's surface. For those looking to deepen their knowledge, joining numismatic clubs, attending coin shows, and engaging with online collector communities can provide invaluable insights and help track evolving market trends. The enduring appeal of the 1944 D Wheat penny lies in its perfect blend of history, artistry, and collectability. It serves as a reminder of a pivotal chapter in America's story, when the nation stood united during wartime, and even small coins reflected the resourcefulness of the people. Its design, tied to one of the most revered U.S. presidents, continues to resonate across generations, while its affordability in lower grades and rarity in higher grades make it a versatile target for collectors of all levels. For many, owning a 1944 D-Wheat penny is more than just acquiring a coin. It is preserving a piece of living history. Whether nestled in a display case, secured in a graded holder, or passed down as a family heirloom, it tells a story that connects the present with the struggles and triumphs of the past. This coin embodies both the everyday utility and the extraordinary significance that numismatics can reveal. In conclusion, the 1944 United States Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny is a prized treasure for any numismatist, offering a tangible link to the World War II era, a design of enduring beauty, and a range of collecting opportunities. Its availability in various grades ensures that collectors at all levels can enjoy its charm, while its rarity and top condition promises continued demand and value growth. For those passionate about history and coin collecting, the 1944 D-Wheat penny is an investment in both heritage and artistry, one that will continue captivating enthusiasts for decades to come.